on the consent calendar, you have an item where you're going to increase. This is additional money, $425,000 for the bus service in the city. Now, when you first came in, you did a contract without competitive bidding or an RFP. You gave it to what's the name of it, Metro Transit, who happens to be a good friend of a few of you, and I know that for a fact, because when we ran Graciela Ortiz in 2005, we ran together, just in case you didn't know, and again, together with Efren Martinez. And then subsequently, in that same election, I departed from that group. So you're awarding this contract to that gentleman. I have nothing against him. If he can give a contract with reasonable contract dollars, I'm fine with that. But you're giving him an additional amount of $425,000. That's not right. Good evening, Mayor, colleagues, staff, residents and guests. Yes, my name is Valentin Palos Amezquita, and gosh, I would like to cover a lot of things, but let me just start with city business. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to take care of city business. And to go back to the previous staff, council meeting, my colleagues, you approved a contract for Dial-A-Ride, and except for Mr. Pineda, I think he didn't approve that. So one of the bids was for $412,000 per year. The other one was for $600,000 per year plus CPI. Again, I'm not here to make friends. You have some friends, and it appears there's really bad optics that they seem to be getting the contracts that they're even not low bid. So that's really concerning to me. And so if we want to, for whatever argument we talked about, or at least staff talked about, there was a financial evaluation. The following day, I went to the finance department and to the public works, and I said, I would like to have this financial evaluation. I had dinner with Mr. Edgar Cisneros, a very nice, cordial dinner. I asked him the same thing. And then later, subsequently went and met with him at his office, and I said, the evaluation had written notes from staff, and I said, well, erase it. Give me whatever the evaluation was. As it turns out, it sounds like there was no evaluation, or it was very minimal, and so that's fine. But it sounded when we had that meeting that there was a financial evaluation that it doesn't exist, or if it does, I never got it, and maybe the only way to get to the truth is if we get the DA to come and deposition the staff and say, okay, did it exist or not, period, yes or no. Simple as that. So anyway, so again, I'm here to save the city money. We have a lot of services. We have a lot of challenges in our budget, and I'm all about it. And just to one last comment on this, I also mentioned to the city manager, if we had given it to the Fiesta Taxi, I would have said, let's give them a 1-year contract. If they do not perform, we fire them, and we include a performance bond of $1 million. If they do not perform, we fire them. We take the $1 million, which is nice to have, and then we do RFP it, and we get another provider. We would have made, if that was the case, they didn't provide the service. There's all kinds of ways we can do in contracts to make sure that they perform.